Good morning everyone, and welcome back to a rather snowy Szpakowo. We are here today for, I think, episode 4 of Helium Deers on the Sidewalk. Episode 4 of, what is it, The Tall Tales of Small Survival. Well, in this case, as was the last episode, this is a tall tale of spud survival. Because if we make it through this potato contract, I will be well chuffed. Because it's proven to be a bit more than I was expecting. So yeah, as you saw in the last episode, we did most of that first small portion of the field, and that completed all the delivery part of the contract. Now, currently we are up at the shop here. Our tractor is not in the best shape. If I come in here and have a look at it, it is quite damaged. Yes, the repair is quite low, and we were having a lot of problems with it stalling out last night. As you saw in the little video clip, we had started selling the potatoes, and as you can see in the top right there, our total funds right now are up to 3,634 lovely euros, all from selling potatoes. Yes, and you'd be surprised how little of a dent we've made in that field. But yeah, I managed to get the last sort of central portion of that one section completely harvested now. So what we were doing was basically just scooping them up, taking them to the sell point, and at that point, you know, after we'd done the harvesting, the tractor was cutting out so bad. I figured we'd bring it down here and have a chat with the shop and see what they can do for us. And we brought the trailer down with us as well. We did, I think, one last selling run early this morning, and then came straight back here with the tractor. And yeah, it's not in the best shape. Hopefully they can do a bit of work for us and fix it up. Now, one of the things we are going to do, I'm potentially thinking of selling this trailer already. I know that is a bit of a strange thing to be saying so soon, but if we just hide in here out of the snow, we'll have a look on the old shop menu and we'll see what we're talking about. Because in the sales, actually there is this cedar as well, which I'm very keen to purchase. So we'll probably get that before it's all said and done here in a minute. I mean, I'd love to get that harvester too, but we ain't got 11 grand, and we're not going to get 11 grand for a little while yet. But yes, so all the way along the end here, we have this trailer. Now it's, hang on, let me go back here. It's got just under 20 hours on it, and it's been how old is it? 22 months. So it's not in the worst shape, but it is going to need a little bit of repairs before we can do anything with it. However, it starts at a capacity of 5,500. Which is already better than the trailer we've got, and it increases to higher than that. It goes up to, I think we've got 82, actually goes up to over 11,000, and it does have more on it. That I think is just for harvesting, the chaffing, silage harvesting, forage harvesting, whatever it's called, where you get the old chopper and just chop the things like corn, or do all crop harvesting, and it blows it back into that, and then you make that into silage. It's got a couple of different flavours of that, and then a bale trailer option as well. So I'm very tempted to sell our trailer and get this, either at 8,200 or 1,100. We could just start at 8,200, because that's probably about what our tractor's going to be able to pull once it's done and sorted. But you know what, let's just go for the 11,400 for now. And yeah, so I think we are going to get it. We might as well just go for it, because it's not going to hurt. We are going to switch the sides out to metal, because that doesn't cost anything, so it's a straight metal trailer. We want to have some decals on it for the massive price of €5. And this trailer, I believe, is of Slovakian origins. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's Slovakian. Let's see, we don't want a number, we're not worried about the mesh. Oh, if we wanted to, we could put a rear hitch on it as well. So that's not too bad. Cover, yes, we want a cover. And I am going to adjust the colour slightly, because I had a bit of a colour scheme in mind for it. So we are going with, was it, which blue was it? So that, no, it wasn't that one. It wasn't signal blue, was it pearl blue? No, I think it was brilliant blue. Maybe it was pearl blue. I think it was pearl blue. The frame is going to be that same black grey colour. Yeah, I think that was it. Yes, so we are going to purchase it in that current state. We will get a different license plate on it. Yes, we will go with that. I don't think it has front. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. So we are going to purchase this. We'll have to drag it in to sell it, to repair it at some point. Now, what else? Oh, it was that cedar, wasn't it? I am going to grab that cedar before it goes away, because that is going to be very handy for us. We really need a cedar. Not that we can do anything particularly at the moment, but at least with that cedar we would be able to sow grass, for example, when we take the potatoes out. Were we going to change the colours or anything? Oh, I did want those as well, the row markers, or whatever they're called. Was there anything else we wanted? Just checking here. No, it wasn't that. Don't want a toolbox. Yes, we do. Can we afford that? We can actually afford that as is. Okay, I don't think there's anything else we needed to adjust or change on that. I'm not going to worry about the colour. So we'll get that. Lovely. And yeah, I think we are going to sell our old trailer, which is in the box. And if we... let's see, repair and repaint, which we can't actually afford to do, haha. So yeah, we're just going to sell it like that, and we are back up to 1,133. So what we are now going to do then is get in our tractor and set it off on a maintenance thing, because what was it I looked at? I looked at something and it said the yeah, this doesn't know what's going on at the moment. We'll start the inspection. So that will take us around till 10:13, which is fine. And the shop has been very accommodating for us. Oh crumbs, that is a bit higher than I was expecting. I think we can still huff the spuds into it. But yes, the because we've been having some problems with that tractor, the shop has been very kind to us and said while it's in there getting inspected and repaired, we can actually borrow one of their Zetors from out front. So they give us the keys for this major CL80. Now this might actually be something we look at upgrading to in the future, I don't know. But for now this is just a small loaner while we have our tractor worked on. Hopefully it's not going to take too long to get done, or cost us too much money either. That's the other big problem, is going to be how much it actually costs. So yeah, we will have to, in fact we'll have to turn the lights on, because this is looking a bit dire at the moment, to be 9:15 in the morning and this gloomy. But yeah, no, the people here in Szpakowo have been fantastic to us. They've been very kind, very friendly, very accommodating and extremely helpful. It is a very wonderful place. And I could not ask for a better start to our farming adventure out here. So we're going to nip up here and I'll show you how much of a dent we've not made in the field. Yeah, it's surprisingly, what's the word? Minimal. the amount of effort that we've made so far to the amount of progress that it looks like we've made. It is quite hilarious. But yeah, selling the potatoes at what was it, something like 100 euros per litre, something like that, per 1,000 litres, something along those lines. You can imagine how much back and forth there was going. So if I turn turn the lights off. Yeah, this is where we are at right now. We've got this portion completely harvested down here, and I think actually if we go all the way down to the end, we'll start down at the end. But yeah, there's still quite a lot of potatoes here. It's actually quite scary how let me just turn that off for a bit. Yeah, I mean we've taken the I guess we've done most of that side and most of this side from where we've been harvesting last time, but we've still got this massive chunk up the middle. The contract, if we just scoot down to that, is sitting at 62% complete. Now we know we've completed the delivery portion already, so basically what we've got to do is harvest the rest of this all the way down there. Now I was going to try and get to it last night, but unfortunately, because of the way our tractor was going, it wasn't working. I had a right mare just trying to get this bit done when it started cutting out as much as it was. So, where did I leave the shovel? Oh yes, here it is. So for now, what we are going to do is start shoving the potatoes into the trailer. It'll be a bit of a reach getting them up there, but I think we can do it. Yeah, if I'd have... I mean, I suppose I could look at renting some sort of digger tool. Empty them, please. There we go. Oops, oh well, picked some of them up pretty quick. Ah, dropped it. Yeah, this might be a bit more difficult than I'd previously anticipated, but we shall see. I think where it's so high, I just need to not lift this, not tilt it quite as much. There we go. Yep, so we'll just huff it over there, do that. Lovely. And obviously this is going to take a little bit longer to fill than previously, since it's, what, 3 times as big as the previous trailer that we were using. But hopefully this is going to progress the job a little bit quicker at least. You know, it's a lot of back and forth, shoveling them like this, but there you go. Sometimes that's the price you have to pay for doing a potato contract when you've got minimal equipment. Oh dear. But yes, so I'm going to continue on doing this. We'll get a large portion of it done off camera, at the very least until was it about 10:15 when the tractor's due up. We'll head back there and see what's going on. Now, like I say, this tractor is only a loaner, so I'm not, if I can avoid it, I'm not going to use it for actually harvesting that field. I'm hoping once we get our tractor back, it'll at least be running enough that we can use it. And hopefully even the snow will have gone. That would be very nice indeed. But yeah, so I'm going to progress on with this for a while now. We've already been waffling for 15 minutes, and I've done virtually nothing. But yes, we're setting it all up, that's what it is. It's the setup, the story, the information about what's going on, all the good details. But yeah, I'm going to carry on with this, and we'll come back in a little while once something is happening, probably when we're selling this or picking up the other trailer, something like that. The other tractor, rather. Okay, we are coming down here to the sell point. It's taken a bit of time, but we've got 11,000 odd litres of spuds here. And let us offload them, into the sell point. And see what sort of lovely money we can get for this little lot. It's emptying quite rapidly. A lot more rapidly than it was being filled, I tell you that. But, well, there you go. 1,300 euros and a small environmental score bonus. That is lovely. Okay, so we are going to head back to the, what's that place? To the shop and see how our tractor is doing. And if it's fixed, and well, it'll have the inspection done. So we'll see from that if it's ready to be repaired, if it can be repaired, what's going on with that. So fingers crossed, at least we've got enough money now that we can repair it again. And I'm in two minds about what to do with all these potatoes. Some of them I think we're going to put in storage, maybe to sell a little later on once the price has gone up. We've still got that other contract to do, so I could actually take some down and just throw them in towards that. And then, yeah, then we just have to do the harvesting and then pick them up off of that one and do something with them as well. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet. I mean, we may have to abandon the other contract even. I don't know. We shall see. These are things that will become clear later on, perhaps once it's stopped snowing. Now, we do need to get this trailer just quickly repaired as well, because it is not too badly damaged, but it's a little damaged. So I'll just pull in there for now. Hop out of this, have a quick look at this. 0 damages, giving a total of 0 damages. Okay. Well, we can start it up, but can we repair? We can't repair any damages, but it's still broken. Something is not right here. See, I'd like to repair it. It's going to cost us 1,000. But it won't actually let us repair it. This is interesting. I'm not sure quite what's happened here with the engine. Or with the tractor itself in general, because it's presenting a bit of a problem. Well, what we will do since we're here is we'll repair this, because I know I can do that. No, I don't want to sell it. Goodness, no, we just bought the thing. Don't want to go and sell it again immediately. But yeah, I mean, this is very peculiar, because normally you'd repair damages here, but it's not letting me actually repair the tractor. Can I repair it from here, maybe? No, it's not. Nothing we can do from there. What about from the shop menu? No, we can only sell it from here. We can't actually repair it either. Curious. Okay, well, I think what we're going to do is... I mean, we can't even start... We could start another inspection, I suppose. See if they'll figure something out. Yeah, that should be ready by 11:30. So we'll go off and collect some more spuds and then come back and see what's going on then. It might be we have to figure out something and sort of maybe pay them to do an engine upgrade, or not an engine upgrade, but what do you call it, like rebuild the engine or something for us, because it's not going to run like that, and I'm not sure why it seemed to take an awful lot of damage very, very quickly, and I don't know quite why. But nonetheless, we shall continue on scooping the potatoes into this trailer. We'll probably run and sell some more. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, we'll have to try and figure that out, because that's perturbing me slightly. I'm not sure quite what's going on. It's probably a conflict or something with the damage mods that we've got installed. But we'll figure it out. We'll see if we can get everything working properly. And if we have to pay that, I think it was like 1,004 euros thing, then we'll pay for it, and maybe we can get the engine rebuilt, and that will solve the problems. We shall see. Okay, so a bit more time has passed. We've got another load of delicious potatoes, and this is the last of the stuff we needed to collect off of that that first part of the field. Now, let's see, we still have the rest of it to harvest, obviously, but we are waiting to see what's going to happen with our tractor. So I think in about 2 or 3 minutes it should be ready, completed with its inspection, and we'll be able to see, hopefully, a little bit better where we are at. Now I'm hoping it's going to be have something on it that we can do maintenance on and fix. If not, then I'm not sure what we're going to do. We may have to pay a magical repair fee and get some stuff done in the background and have the engine rebuilt on the tractor so it is set back to a more capable functioning perspective. So let's get down to the shop and see what we can find. Well, it looks like we might be getting a tiny break in the snow. That will be very helpful indeed, I think. Okay, let's see what state we are in with this. 0 damages were found. Okay. Cannot do this because another maintenance has already started. Okay, it did that to us once before. I don't think anything's changed in here, has it? Is that going to be fixing itself? What's going on? Anything currently in maintenance has already been started. I don't know what maintenance has been started, but it appears we cannot repair. No, I don't want to sell it. That would be rude. Do not want to sell. I don't understand. We shall ponder this and come back again shortly. Okay, so through the magic of television, as it were, we've spent €1,000 and change, and we've got the repairs sorted on this for now. So we are going to switch tractors back again. Leave this one back here. I think there is some sort of an issue with like a mod conflict or something, because that tractor shouldn't have got damaged that quickly from where we'd done the original work on it. So I'm not quite sure what was going on there with that, but we'll keep an eye on it, see what happens, and if we have to, then we'll bring it in again and pay a nominal fee and have the engine rebuilt, as it were, and get things set back to the way they should be. Did that hook? Oh no, I guess we've only got so many hookups on this thing. Wrong gear. Now hopefully this thing will be able to tow 11,000 litres of potatoes. I don't know. I'm looking at that engine thing and I'm wondering if it's going down already. We'll keep an eye on it and see. But yeah, what we've done, the last load that we'd sold was the last of the main area, and since the snow has passed, what we are going to do is head up here and start harvesting the other half of the field. Or the other 2/3 of the field, I should say. So yes, let's get this party started, as it were. Right then, we've got the potato harvester hooked up, and we are going. Yes, there we go, we are definitely leaving potatoes. Splendid. So let's crack on with this. This is going to take some time. Hopefully we're not going to ruin the tractor in the process, but we shall see. So yes, onwards we go with the potato survival. Progress is being made. You may briefly have seen up there in the top right hand corner we are up to 82% of the contract completed now. So we've only got what, about 7 more rows left to do. It may complete before we finish all of them, I don't know, because it's a potato contract. We've already delivered so little and it seems to have accepted that, so I don't know, maybe we'll get away with only having to do, I think we've probably done about half a dozen already. So yeah, it's a fair shout, I think. We'll see what happens here. I think each row is probably a couple of percent. No doubt once we get to the end of this one we'll have a slightly better idea of how long it's going to be. I do think there are going to be some parts we may have to come back and clean up. It's kind of hard to tell. Let's see, we're at 84% there. If I check the map quick, where are we? Yeah, it kind of looks like there's some patches that we've missed. Just a few little, oops, we're off track quite a bit there. Just a few little patches here and there that we may have to come back and look at once we've piled a bunch of this stuff up. And yeah, I'm really not sure what to do with it all, really. I mean, we could sell it, but I think at the moment selling it's not really that great of a proposition. So if I check the prices quick, where are we? We are currently at, for potatoes, 114-ish. And the now it keeps skipping the thing over. First it was December, now it's February. Well, that's rude. But yeah, so it kind of looks like it might be next month is better to sell them. We might get a bit of a boost then. It might even be we have to wait till January, February or March time. I think the economy is just sorting itself out a little bit from whatever had happened before we got here, maybe. Who knows? But yes, we are doing fairly well with this contract so far, I think. It's not been too bad. I've kind of got the hang of how this thing works a bit better, I think. Now, I could be wrong, but if I'm dropping it down there and running it pretty much down the flowery ridge, it should be kicking out a nice amount of potatoes. check again, see what it... Yeah, it's just... Why does it keep setting us down there, I wonder? Yeah, it's just a little hard to see exactly how much we've got missed. But, where are we on the contract? I'm sorry about jumping in and out of the menus like this. 87%, so, I mean, that's not terrible. Yeah, we might find it goes up fairly quick, so I'm going to continue on with this and see how long it takes. But yeah, I think some of it we are going to store. Like I say, we've still got that other contract to do, and it is sort of a smaller field than this. Kind of on a straight bit here. What was it? Field 77. Yeah, let's have a quick look. Because this field we're on is 25. That is a quarter of a hectare. Field 77 is this little diddy one over here, which is... Oh, actually it's about the same size, it says. Well, I don't know, this one just looks a lot longer. Maybe it's thinner, or maybe it's taking into account some of the other extraneous area there. But we'll see, because what I might do is just take some of the potatoes down and deposit them into the the contract sell point for the other one as well, so that it just adds it onto that, because it almost feels like we're cheating in a way. I mean, we're not, because we are doing the work and we are paying for things, and we're buying what we need and paying for repairs on our tractor, and we are actually doing this. You know, it's not something that I'm finding some way to fix off camera or not do. This is actually me taking the time to do this. So it's you know, it's not like we aren't doing the job, but I don't know, something just doesn't feel right with the contract even. Like, we completed the delivery portion with that tiny little piece of field down there. That somehow seems wrong. Surely we would have had to deliver a lot more than that usually. Maybe I'll check the settings on the contract and see if I accidentally screwed something up. But we'll see. So yeah, I'm going to continue on with this for a bit, and maybe we'll jump back once it's reached maximum completion or close to it. Alrighty then, so it is now 2 o'clock, and we are going to shimmy down this road. Hopefully the gate is open at the end. I think the gate's open at the end of this one. Oh no, it's the next one. Excuse us, we're going to cut across your yard here. It was this one I meant to come down. Yes, but we filled up another trailer, and we've got the contract up to 95% complete. So I figured what I'd do is we'd come and sell another trailer load off at the old shop here. And what I'm going to do is take at least one trailer load. I think what we're going to do is basically take as much as we can over to the other sell point for the other contract. Get that all completed with the delivery as much as we can, and then we won't have to drive as far with it when we're done, you know, assuming we can get to the other contract. I don't know if we'll be able to start that today. We'll have to see. Yeah, there's another 1300. That is good. I mean, for us that's good, considering when you look at the equipment that we've got. But yeah, we'll run up back to the thing, and I'll show you what's left on the field, because I figured, you know, it's about time we actually start scooping some of it up, because what I am half thinking of doing... Oh, I should have... Can't see through the trees. Should have been in cab view or in person view. Who knows, at some point maybe we'll get a cab on this little thing. Who knows how it will progress. I know one thing, we need to get some lights on it soon, because otherwise we are going to be stuffed when it comes to any kind of into the night work. But yeah, so here we are, just coming up on the field now. So what I'm going to do is park the trailer up just next to it on this little grass field here. Yeah, we'll just leave that there. You can see we've where we've collected all the stuff from. It's just this first chunk sort of thing, and we've got 3 mighty rows left to do. Now I'm hoping that the contract will be completed probably after oops, that way. I mean, we might have to do all 3 of these because, you know, it's harvesting, so they may want us to harvest the whole thing. I don't know. I did check the settings, and according to the contract mod settings, we are at the usual, I think the default, which is 94% required for the harvest to go through, to be completed, and I'm pretty sure we didn't take 94%. I'm pretty sure, oh crumbs, we're going off target here. I'm pretty sure what we've delivered was probably about 10%. There's something to, I mean, we did, what was it, like 4 loads of 5,000 litres, something like that. Yeah, we have missed a bit there. Is this thing even lowered? It was lowered, okay. Yeah, you know, it looks like we've delivered like 25,000 litres maybe, and that was all. But I don't know, I'm perplexed. Maybe we just got lucky with the contract or something. Oh, it's not, I know what's going on. Hang on. Let me get back to the end of this. All it's doing is topping them at the moment, because I need to tell it to unload. There we go, that's better. That's why it didn't look like it was doing anything, because technically it was just topping. But yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, oh, I've got no idea why this contract wouldn't only required like 25,000 litres of product, because we've clearly sold more than that. So, I mean, I know it's potatoes, and potatoes are weird, but still, this seems a little bit sketch to me. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll offload as much as we can to complete the other contract delivery portion, and then see about storing some of these potatoes for when the price finally comes up to maximum. And then if we get to the other contract, and I don't think we're going to actually take all the potatoes off of this field either, I think we will leave some here. So long as we can get the completion state, then if we leave behind a certain amount, then I think that will be okay. Because, you know, it's one of those things where I don't want to, if it is glitched, I don't want to take advantage of that too much. I mean, I kind of think we have taken a fair bit of an advantage of it. But, yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. So, yeah, so I'm going to carry on doing this. We'll get to the end of this, see how much it says we've done. Okay, it's not popped up with anything yet. Obviously, I don't want to complete the contract while there's still stuff on the field that we want to collect. If I look at it now, yeah, we're 98% complete. So probably going down the end of this, well, you know what, let's just do it. Let's go for it. How bad could it be? But yeah, there's a lot of potatoes here. An absolute metric ton. And I don't think it will be fair for us to take all of these if it somehow glitched the contract. Maybe it's because it's a split field with that road in the middle that it just decided it was going to take 95% of that first small section, because that's where we started. It could have been that, I don't know. But either way, I think what we're going to do is we'll finish the contract up. We'll save some of the potatoes, but we're not going to keep all of them. I think I'm just repeating myself at this point. So, yeah, 99%, we are getting there. So yeah, I'll get some of this finished. Oh, well, there we go. Contract is complete. Yeah, we haven't even finished harvesting it either. It's got to be a weird, quirky potato glitch. Well, I mean, that's the thing, we don't need to harvest anymore, so we'll leave that there. That's one less thing we need to do now. So yeah, I'm going to carry on scooping some of this up. We'll take some down to the What's It facility. I'm just going to leave this here for now. Oh, there we go. I have to be in it for it to lower. Okay. Plonk that down there. Yeah, see, our tractor's taken a bit of damage again already. I'm not sure how I feel about that, because I don't think we're due for a service for another 12 months, yeah. Maybe that's the thing, maybe it's some sort of weird quirk from it being 2-day months that we're running, and that's what's causing it. I don't know. But still, we'll keep an eye on that, and most likely deal with that in the future. Yep, so I'm going to carry on loading some of these up, and we'll come back probably once we're loading something into our silo or something along those lines. Right, we are down here now at the root crop depository thing, so we're going to drop off this load for the second contract that we haven't started harvesting yet. Oh, there we go, we can tip right away. So we're not going to get any money for this, but what it should do is add some completion, some delivery completion to the other contract for Field 77. 10% through... 70, wow, 71% transported. Okay, so we'll bring one more load down here, and then I think we'll get maybe 2 loads into store. Well, no, see, that's the thing. We're going to be able to store everything off of Field 77, and we haven't started that yet, so I don't even know how much we're going to get off of that. So that's going to be interesting too. Okay, well, what we're going to do, plan of action here, I'm going to swing by the dealership, modify the trailer slightly so it's down a size to 11, no, it goes down from 11 to 8,000 litres, I think it was, because this poor little tractor was struggling doing the full 11,000. I mean, it's doable, but it was, you know, it was a chore coming up anything like this hill. The steepish, semi-steep roads was a bit of a nightmare, if I'm honest. It was really struggling. So we'll knock this down to 8,000, and I mean we're at 70,000 delivered, 70% delivered anyway. So even 8,000 should perfectly well complete the delivery portion of that contract, and we'll get some more fuel into the tractor as well, buy another can or two of the old diesel and load that in, and yeah, and then we'll, like I say, we'll pick up another load of 8,000. I'll see you back down there in a minute, and yeah, victory will be ours, as they say. Right then, this is going to be the last load of potatoes for today, I fancy. And as you can see, we are almost completely refueled. I got 2 cans of the old diesel, and it turns out that I think this must have a 50-litre tank in it. So let's offload these and see what happens. There we go, 100% transported for field 57. 100% transported for Field 77, and an extra 352 euros plus 4 for us. That is perfect. Yeah, there is a lot of potatoes left on that field. I kind of feel bad, like I want to collect them and do something with them, but at the same time we've got that whole other contract to do now, still, and our own little tiny field of potatoes, so we are going to end up with potatoes out of the proverbial wazoo, as they say. So yeah, I think we've done enough potating for right now. So yeah, if you've enjoyed whatever this turned out to be, whatever this was, whatever this is, do please give us a like and hit the old subscribe button there too, if you have not already. And comments are always welcomed, and if you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And on that note, I am going to pack up all our tools and equipment, head back to Brazil, and see you all back here again in a month or two. Cheerio, everyone.